everyone, welcome back to my channel, and thank you all so much for all your support and for being here. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see how would the person who is on your mind describe you to someone. In front of me, I have 4 different options, each with a different number. Choose one that really calls out to you. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so how does the person who's on your mind see you? Okay, group number 1. So right away, I'm seeing that the person that they see you guys like a Capricorn. Okay. And you are seen to be like a very driven, ambitious, goal-oriented person who will stop at nothing to accomplish their goals is what I'm seeing. So a real go-getter and boss-like person. Okay, you guys are seen to be like put together, whether you feel like you are or not. That's how they see you. Okay, like just a real like take charge type of person. You can be very dominant, you know, bold, and just like you like to call the shots. Okay, so you're a shot caller. And I'm also getting, just by looking at this picture, that I feel like, you know, you guys, you have this like classy style and way about you as well. Okay, so it's like everything is a reflection of this boss-like energy. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you even like to wear like black and white. I know he's got like gray on here, but like black and white is standing out to me, which if you do, so do I. So, hey. And okay, so along with that, they also see you guys as being, okay, so we also have the Magician as well as the Two of Earth. So you guys, like, that goes along so perfectly. Okay, so with the Magician, you know, that's like a manifester, somebody who makes their dreams happen, an alchemist. You guys, that is you. Okay, so like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. That's you guys. So they see you guys as doing what others might deem as like impossible, okay? You accomplish so much. And then with the Two of Earth here, I feel like, yeah, like you guys are juggling a lot. You guys are multitaskers, but not only are you getting it all like accomplished, like your responsibilities, it's like you do it amazingly. And you even accomplish things that like not a lot of people do. So there might be something in particular that you guys are into, or what you do for a living that is just like different than others, okay? I'm just getting some kind of like a unique path, or you know, that, yeah, I feel like you guys do something that not a lot of people do. That could even be your hobby. And your person admires you for it, okay? Not only that, but yeah, so this brown and the green here is also standing out to me. So I feel like some of you have like green eyes, others of you have brown eyes, and some of you might even have like hazel, okay? And I feel like your eyes like captivate this person as well. Because, okay, so this guy is also like giving this like real like deep stare. So I wouldn't be surprised like if your person like constantly looks at you guys. Yeah, like they love staring at you is what I'm getting. Okay, so along with that, so Magician is also Gemini. So I'm getting a lot of air and earth vibes with you guys. In fact, I wrote that down when I saw that. So with this card in particular, I feel like, yes, you guys are very intelligent. You are very good at conversation. I feel like you're also very witty, you know, just like you like you like to talk and you like to go deep, I feel. But at the same time, you guys are very goal-oriented and driven, so you have that practical groundedness about you too. So your person sees you as like this well-rounded, full package type of person. And honestly, I feel like, you know, for some of you, they might even be a little bit intimidated. So if they don't feel like they're where they want to be at with themselves or with life, I feel like they might be kind of intimidated. So intrigued but intimidated, you know. That goes perfectly with what I drew next for you guys, which is talkative. Your person definitely sees you guys as being social butterflies. They see you love to talk, you love to connect with others. I feel like that's what makes you feel alive, is when you are socializing and connecting with others. They also see you guys as being like an earth angel. Okay, so whether they act like it or not, because I feel like this person's pride might keep them from actually like admitting this to you. But I do get the sense that there is just this glow and this aura and real light about this group. Okay, that you guys do come across like an earth angel. Like you are there for people. You do want the best for others. And, you know, it's kind of like that feeling of, yeah, you would just do what it takes to help people out is what I'm getting, like a humanitarian type spirit with you guys. Okay, so you guys, they also see you guys, they would describe you as being feisty. Okay, so we have some fire in the mix with the air and earth vibes. Okay, so that also, this came through as something they actually love about you. They love your laugh. They love when you two are just like in the moment and just like laughing. Like it feels like the most amazing thing to them. They also would describe you guys as being flirty and fun. So a bunch of F words here. Feisty, flirty, fun, which actually goes along with these two cards, which I was going to pull them at the end, but they go right along with that. Like they also see you guys as being a sweet talker and charming. And I find it funny, these two cards always fly out together. Okay, but it makes sense because I mean, like it all kind of ties in. You guys are talkative, you're feisty, you're flirty, you're fun. I feel like you just make any moment feel fun and free and joyful. And that's what they really like about you. I know this is how they would describe you, but it's coming across as what they also like about you. Okay, so there is also something significant about the springtime coming through for you too. So maybe you met in the spring, maybe you reconnected in the spring, or somebody's birthday is in the spring. Okay, they are also seeing you guys to be unpredictable. Okay, so there is a part of you that kind of like likes to shake things up and not be, you know, like routine and predictable, and they love that. Okay, that's exciting to them. So there's definitely a spontaneous, impulsive unpredictableness to this group, and I feel like that's that bit of fire that comes through with you guys. I feel like too, you guys are like the type that would just like take their hands and start dancing with them or something like that. You know, it can be just even something like that. Or like you start singing out loud, like your guys' song or a song. And just like you have fun in the moment is what I'm seeing. And they would describe you like that. Okay, so they also see you guys as being like this curious like person. Okay, so there's a bit of investigator type personality with you guys, like, you know, especially when it comes to the latest or like gossip or like what's going on between people that you both know. Like you will check out social media and you will find out, okay? Yeah, definite curious nature. I feel like this group kind of likes to learn things and like, you know, just like how-tos or like, you guys are just the type, like if your mindset, you will like figure out a way to learn something and then like perform it. Okay, I'm definitely getting that kind of mix going on. This person also has a desire for you, okay? So they're really attracted to you guys. They think back at times if you and this person were involved together of like, you know, just different moments that you two shared together and just stuff like that. But like, yeah, they have a lot of passion and desire for you, okay? They feel drawn to you guys like a magnet. And going off of desire as far as how they would describe you, they feel like you guys too, though. You are very passionate people. Okay, so definite fire, air, earth vibes with this group. And I do feel like, you know, with the green is standing out to me here, like the heart chakra, I feel like they do feel like you guys are just like driven by the heart in what inspires you. Okay, which inspires them is what I'm seeing. You guys, okay, so you're also coming across like a Sagittarius. So you definitely have the Sagittarius Capricorn mix. Some of you might even be a Sagittarius or Capricorn. But either way, I feel like, so there is definitely that, like I said, earth, air, fire energy about you guys. So you definitely like to hit the ground running with these ideas, and you don't just like dream about it. You know, you make things happen with practical steps, but you also have this like wanderlust, adventurous nature with the Sagittarius coming out, as well as an optimistic and just a real, like, you keep things upbeat, you keep things fun, you keep them lively, okay? Whereas other people who get caught up in earth energy might be more on the serious side, but you guys, you have fun with it. So you guys are the type that could be like doing, you know, your goals, but like you like will do it while dancing, you know, like you dance through life is what I'm seeing, which I can totally relate to that. Okay. So yeah, that's how your person would see you. Okay. Basically like the life of the party, but not just of the party. You guys are like the life of life, if that makes sense. Life of the party of life, basically. That's how they would describe you guys. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so how would the person who's on your mind describe you? Okay, group number 2. So right away, I see that they would describe you like a Pisces. So you guys instantly come across like you are like this dreamy, whimsical, like, you know, kind of flowing through life magically type of person who, although appears dreamy, once you start talking to this person, you realize immediately that they are deep, okay? Like, yeah. So on top of that, you guys are, they also see you as very imaginative and creative, very artistic individuals. You have your own creative spin on things, so you don't like to do things the same ways that other people do it, you know, and you add this color and this flair to life is what I'm seeing. And yeah, and just like I said, they definitely see you guys as very creative. You like self-expression through creativity and art. And it's kind of like you're constantly seeing like what you can do in that way, you know, like, and you're constantly, you're showing the like world, like a different, like your perspective of the world. And they are inspired by that is what I'm seeing. Okay. So on top of that, you know, they do see you as spiritual and intuitive and wise. Like I said, there's definitely, you guys have this interesting mix of a very dreamy, imaginative person as well as somebody who is deep and spiritual, okay? Okay, so on top of that, we have the 2 of air and the 5 of fire. So what comes to me in regards to that is, okay, so instantly I see something came to me as far as like you and this person goes. So for some of you, you might not be in communication currently. And for others of you, I feel like that's not it. Like you two are talking, but you both feel like you're kind of at a crossroads right now in regards to each other. And along with that, I'm also seeing like certain obstacles came up for you guys, okay, that were unexpected and that you guys have had to kind of like go through. All right, so now back to how they would describe you guys. Okay, so with the 2 of air, what comes to me instantly is that you guys are not easy to read, okay? You're not an open book, so to speak, and you have this very like mysterious nature about you, okay? And you reveal what you want to reveal, and you know, they know that they have to earn your trust for you to open up to them and really reveal who you are. And along with the 5 of fire, I'm getting that this person does feel like, you know, you guys, some of you might be in the spotlight. Okay, that's coming through for some of you. And I feel like they know that, like, you have a lot of people that want you. You know what I mean? Like, there's definitely this feisty, flirty personality that's coming through with that. I often get this with my group twos. Like, you guys always seem to have, like, this interesting balance of being a sweetheart, but who's also fierce and feisty. Yeah. So you have that mix. So yeah, this person, they're intrigued by that. Okay, so how else would they describe you? So they would describe you guys as being unpredictable. Okay, so to me that goes along with the mysteriousness. Like, they don't know, they can't quite pinpoint you. Okay, so one minute they might think you're one way and you like to do things a certain way or like certain things, and then you switch it up. So kind of a wild card in that way, okay? So you keep them guessing, you keep them on the edge of their seat. They're not quite sure what you're gonna do next. And then they also see you guys as being confident, which is like this card. I love how that ended up happening. So yeah, there's that feisty, fierce self, okay? So you wouldn't hesitate to put someone in their place is what I'm getting. And that's not even being mean. That's just you being true to yourself. Okay. I see that with you guys. But either way, it's kind of like, you know, you're all about living your authentic truth. So you show up in life and you're gonna speak, you know, confidently and act confidently. Like, that's you showing up. So yeah, they would mention that. Okay, so there is something about your guys' hair. This is kind of a side note coming through that they like. They love about you, okay? So they find your hair, whatever it is about it, to be super attractive. Okay, you guys are also coming across as being quirky, okay? So I feel like you guys, you just have your own unique spin on things and ways of doing things that you are just so your own person, okay? Like, you don't like to do things like everyone else. And that goes back to what I was saying even with the Pisces. And I feel like it could be, you know, just, yeah, like this creative, like colorful expression. I feel like some of you might even dress in bright colors. That's also coming through for some of you. I feel like with the blue and red is standing out. So your person actually might like you guys like in blue or red. Some of you might have blue eyes and the blue might make them pop is what I'm seeing. And the red, they just like you in red is what I'm seeing with that. Yeah, group 2. Okay, so there is something about your guys' words too. You guys are really good with the words, I feel like. Okay, so that could be with writing, that could be with speaking, that could even be the artistic self-expression that's coming through. So some of you could be writers. I feel like you guys are really good at conversation. This group strikes me as the type that would be good at talking with like anybody, okay? And I feel like that is a real skill to have, you know? Being able to connect with anybody. Whether they're like you or not, whether you guys have the same interest or not, I think that's awesome. Okay, so so it's also coming across that they like your curves, whether you're curvy or not. I feel like this person feels like you've got all the right curves in all the right places. Is what's coming through with that. Okay, yeah, they find it attractive. There is something significant that's coming across with the winter time with you two. So you guys could have met in the winter. You could have reconnected in the winter. Somebody's birthday could be in the winter. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. They also love your guys' scent. So this went from how they would describe you to what they love about you. Okay. So one of you... This could be you, this could be them, or both of you. They think is like overthinking something, and it could have to do with whatever obstacle and feeling like you two are at a crossroads about something is coming through. And I feel like your person thinks it's you. And that if you guys were to, you know, let go of the logical mind that's not going to solve anything, but instead really like just get silent and see what answers come to you about the situation, that you two, you know, could move forward is what I'm seeing with this. Okay. Also, there is something that you guys do that inspires this person, okay? And it could be that creativeness again. It could be your words. It could be just the way that you guys are and how you show up for life. Or all the above. You guys also are coming across like you are, they would describe you as a nonchalant cool, okay? Like you guys don't even have to try. It's just like naturally who you are, okay? Yeah. They would also say that you two are opposites. You kind of come from two different worlds, you know, there's just a lot about you two that are opposite, but I feel like they're drawn to you guys like a magnet, so it doesn't matter, you know, but they would describe you guys as being opposites. I feel like there's things you guys do have in common as well, but all in all, like you two are opposite, okay? Coming from two different worlds is what I'm seeing there. Okay, so there's also, they would describe you guys as having a very childlike nature, okay? Like, I feel like you guys are very, your happy selves are very carefree and lighthearted and just like playful and very spontaneous in the moment, okay? You guys like to have fun, you like to have a good time, you like to see that everybody else is having a good time. And I also feel like, you know, this group in particular also kind of sometimes sees the world, you know, you do see people in the best light. I do feel like this group treats people how they want to be treated, you know. I'm just getting a lot of like heart from this group. Okay, they would also describe you guys as being a natural beauty, okay? So even if you wear makeup, okay, they do find you attractive with that as well, but they know, like, they know you guys are a natural beauty. And yeah, like, all around, group number 2, your person definitely views you guys as being like, basically like a dream girl or guy is what I'm seeing. Okay, very deep, but an aware person, as well as, you know, confident, attractive, and just like all around wanting the best for everyone, and really an inspiration to them. So yeah, that's amazing to see. All right, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so how would the person who's on your mind describe you guys? Okay, group number 3. So right away, I see that your person would describe you guys like an Aries, okay? So you guys are seen to be a very fiery, lively person who can be blunt with the words and impulsive with the actions, but definitely a self-starter and likes to get things going. Okay, you guys are a definite doer. You like to accomplish, you know, your goals. You like to just get things done is what I'm seeing. I also see that, you know, they think you guys, you can also be a motivator for others, and I feel like your actions also inspire others naturally because you get things done. You guys are also, like I said, like impulsive and kind of unpredictable, so people don't know quite what to expect of you. Your person doesn't, whether it's what you say or what you do. So you guys definitely keep things exciting and interesting. So your person's intrigued and afraid all at the same time, but in a good way. I feel like you guys too, they see you as a thrill seeker. That's also coming through. Like the word exciting's coming through. So yeah. Okay, so along with that, we also have the Fool, the Queen of Air, as well as the Seven of Earth. So that the Fool goes along with Aries perfectly. Okay, so you guys, not only do you guys like live outside the box, you get, people outside of their comfort zone is what I'm seeing with that. And you kind of like, honestly, you guys, whether you realize this or not, I feel like you guys inspire people to really get out of their comfort zone, and see what they're made of and see how they've really been limiting themselves with this like limited identity of what they think they're capable of. So yeah, I honestly feel like that's part of your guys' life purpose coming through. So I feel like too, you guys kind of resent like people or society when you feel like they try to put you in a box. They try to identify you and label you, and you guys are like, no, it's my job to like bust out of that box. Like, yeah, I see that. You guys are like this trailblazer. And that's how your person would describe you. You guys are all about being true to yourselves and really doing what it takes to get things done, like I said. You guys also with the Full energy, it's kind of like, you get people to take that leap of faith into the unknown because I feel like you guys like it. You like to shake things up. You like change more than the average person. And so, yeah, they feel somewhat, so it's kind of like, I get the impression like, this is kind of about your person as well as people in general for you guys is coming through. But like, I feel like at first people might be like, ooh, I don't know, like intimidated or, kind of scared with ideas that you guys have. But like once they do it, it's kind of like they feel like, wow, that was amazing. Like I feel so alive. So it's kind of like, yeah, you guys unleash this aliveness and this freedom in people. So they don't like even know what hits them when you come around. You guys are like this tornado of like action is what I'm feeling. Wow. Yeah. Okay, but this is interesting. You guys also have this other side to you, this other dynamic that your person would describe you as like the Queen of Air. So even if you're a guy, just flip that to make it work for you. But I feel like, yeah, you guys are intelligent. You have this air side to you, as well as observant. Okay, so you do come across as being wise. So you definitely have this interesting, I would say balance, but I definitely feel like the fire side of you reigns more dominantly than the air, but you do have this air side too as well though, that's more like Well, this is interesting, group 3. I kind of am curious how this combo works, okay? Because on one hand, I'm getting this very, like, spontaneous, action-oriented person who's very lively and blunt with the words. And then with the Queen of Air, yes, she can be blunt as well. Like, she definitely, you know, speaks her mind. So I'm definitely getting that from you guys. But it's more in a more subdued way than the fiery signs. So that's interesting to me. So either way, let's take the commonality here. Your person would describe you as speaking your mind, definitely. Okay. Yeah, like people aren't, that's, okay. So that's now what's coming through to me as far as the Queen of Air. You guys, you see through the BS with people, okay? They can't talk one over on you. They can't try to sell you on anything. Like, you guys, you recognize what resonates, what's true to you, and you cut through to it, okay? And I feel like you don't tolerate others that, you know, something seems shady with, you know? Okay, so along with that, with the 7 of Earth here, I feel like you guys, you can naturally be kind of like, okay, like what's next? What's the next action? That's very Aries-like as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if this group was an Aries or had Aries strung in their chart. I'm just getting that you guys, I feel like your person would describe you as like you like to be on the move. You like to... You get restless when you're not doing something that involves movement. So you guys definitely come across like you like physical activity. Yeah. So you guys like activities that make you move or you get restless. And I feel like your guys' form of meditation and feeling like you're one in the moment is movement, okay? So it doesn't always have to be sitting and being quiet. For some people, it is movement that puts them fully in the moment, okay? So yeah, that message is coming through for you guys. All right, so your person would also describe you guys as being strong. Okay, so I feel like, especially if you're a guy, I'm getting like definitely like physically strong. Because we also have muscular here as well that came through. So, and if you're a girl, you could be muscular as well or like in shape. Okay, just again with that physical activity as well as strong coming through. And muscular. Okay, so definitely they think your physique is in shape. Okay, so along with strong though, I feel like that's inner as well as outer, okay? They also would acknowledge that you guys have this spiritual side or a deep side to you, okay? And I feel like they feel like your connection to each other is a spiritual connection, so more deep than the usual. Okay, there is also something significant coming through with the fall time in you two. So either you guys met during the fall, you reconnected during the fall, or one of your birthdays could be in the fall. Okay, so you guys are also seen to be hard working. So good work ethic, okay? You really put your heart and soul into whatever it is that you do. You also, okay, this goes back to the deep side. So there's also this understanding side to you, okay? So there is a side of you that does care and means well, even though I feel like you guys have a pretty tough exterior, you know, that's very physical, very strong, very action-oriented, and very blunt. This is kind of a side note, but they, it's coming through that they like your guys' legs in particular. They like all of you, but like that's something specific that came through for them. And then they would say that you guys are observant, which goes with the Queen of Air. Okay, they would describe you guys as being outspoken, so that definitely goes along with that Aries-like energy. Yeah, like I was saying, you call things like you see it and people take it how they take it. Okay, I feel like your person, you know, sometimes you two might get into it because of it, but at the same time, I feel like they like it about you. Like it's a breath of fresh air to know that somebody's gonna get they're gonna get a dose of honesty with you. Okay, that's just how you are. Okay, so this is interesting. So they also would describe you guys as liking to keep to yourself, which is interesting because often I don't feel that about people who are outspoken, but I feel like it just represents that, you know, when You guys don't feel like talking to anyone. Like, you have no problem in detaching from the world and just doing your own thing. Okay. Yeah. And this is also interesting. So you guys have a lot of different, like, combinations of how you are that are coming through. So they feel like you guys, you have this bubbly, upbeat personality, but you're also fierce. Okay, so with that, I feel like, yeah, like you guys do come across as being like optimistic and upbeat and kind of like a vibe of like anything's possible and let's have a good time and have fun. But at the same time, like with that fiery energy, like, yeah, you guys can be fierce, you know, and call things as you see it, you know, call it out. Okay, so they would also describe you guys as being stylish, okay? Yeah, and I feel like you guys have like your own unique style as well. So that's cool to see. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 4. Okay, so how would the person who is on your mind describe you? Okay, group number 4. So right away, they would describe you guys as being like a Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like with that, you guys are coming across as being like, ooh, like immediately I'm getting like somebody who stands out from the crowd, okay? And I feel like this group in particular might even, you know, have a bit of a rock star look to them. I'm just getting like, you know, eyeliner, hair done a certain way, leather jacket, studs, you know, just like black boots, something like that, okay? As far as your guys' look goes. And some of you might even like to like ride motorcycles, and I'm just, yeah, just getting like this kind of unconventional rebel vibe from you guys. And that is how your person would describe you. Okay, so along with that, going deeper with the Scorpio, okay, you guys definitely have a mysteriousness to you. I feel like you're not an open book unless you want to be, okay? So very choosy in that way. And I feel like, you know, you can be blunt when you want to be, but it's like kind of like at random times is what I'm getting with this. And I feel like, you know, there's this deep side to you. And I feel like you, honestly, it's kind of like I think you think most people aren't on your level. And like, yeah, and I'm really getting that this group craves like people who are deep, you know, instead of that, just kind of like how, you know, a lot of the rest of the world can seem like caught up in shallow things. But yeah, you know, you guys, your person would describe you as being intelligent, observant, mysterious, and deep. There's definitely like this artistic creativeness too coming through with this group. And like I was saying, some of you could be in a band, it could be with music, it could be with words, it could be with some kind of, you know, like visual art. It's going to be different for all of you, but something's coming through with that. Okay, so also you guys are definitely seen to be like sensual people and passionate when you're with somebody. Yeah, so, okay, so we also have the 7 of water and the 8 of earth here. So with the 7 of water, I'm getting that, you know, your person would describe you guys as being very dreamy, okay, and very imaginative and creative and just like really like getting caught up right now. I'm feeling like this is a more current energy. I don't feel like you guys always come across as being dreamy. Maybe some of you do though. And it's kind of like, you know, something has like been ignited within you, this flame, this passion and creativity, and all these ideas are just flooding through you guys. And it's kind of like you're just like, ooh, yeah, I should do this idea, I should do that idea, and you're just kind of like going over in your mind like all these ideas that you want to do, and it's kind of like yeah, you guys are just, and it could be the same as far as the connection with you and your person goes. Okay, you may be more caught up in the dreaming of what it could be aspect of it than actually being in it, is what I'm seeing with all this water. But all in all, you guys have a very, like, your person would describe you as, you know, just being like dreamy and optimistic right now, especially. So if you guys weren't always like that, it's kind of like this new lightheartedness about you. Okay, so along with that, you guys, though, are also seen to be grounded, practical people as well. So you don't just dream, you do take action. And I feel like you guys, you know, with the Eight of Earth, you do what it takes to get something done and get it done amazingly, okay? So they do see that. They do see this balance to you guys of, you know, being creative and dreamy and imaginative, but also very grounded, practical, and like, you will take as long as it takes to like do something. So yeah, okay, they see that about you guys. Okay, so there is something significant coming through for you and your person as far as the winter time goes. So you guys could have met in the winter or reconnected in the winter, or somebody's birthday could be in the winter. Okay, so they would describe you guys as being caring. They do see you guys as having a heart. They would describe you as being unique. Okay, so that goes back to the Scorpio. Okay, you definitely have your own unique look to you that stands out from others, as well as just a unique way of being. Okay, I feel like you guys can be quirky, and you just like, you're your own person, you know? Like, you're not trying to be like anybody else. You're just you, and they love that about you. You guys, they would also describe you as having a sense of humor. So I feel like you guys, you know, you find things funny. You like say things naturally, and it's just funny. And your person, I feel like they really like that. I find it interesting too how this went from how they describe you to like what they like and love about you. They would also describe you guys as being intelligent. Okay. I feel like your conversations are awesome as well. Like with that intelligence comes, you know, like good conversation is what I'm seeing. They also think you guys have a really nice voice that they could just listen to forever. I feel like you guys feel the same way about them as well. I feel like there's a mirroring going on there. They would also describe you guys as being independent, okay? And I feel like, yeah, you guys are like pretty content, you know, whether you're off in your own head imagining things or like working on things. Like, you guys are cool with being alone. Like, you'll talk to people and hang out. You like that too, but you value your alone time is what I'm seeing. They would also describe you guys as being classy. I feel like in regards to that, they hold you guys in a high regard, okay? Then I drew dreaming. Okay, so that goes along with the dreamy card. As well as your person is attracted to you, okay? And it's not just looks. I feel like they're attracted to your guys' mind and the way that you guys speak. And the way that you are, you know, with the intelligence, the sense of humor, the inspired ideas, as well as like what you're willing to do to accomplish things. And your passionate self. They would also describe you guys as being rebels. I knew that when looking at the Scorpio card, okay, that this group likes to do things their own way and have their own look, which is like a reflection of doing things their own way, okay? I feel like your person's like that as well, so that's like why you two are drawn to each other. Now, on top of being a rebel, you guys are also coming across as being a sweetheart, so that goes back to that, caring like nature. And, you know, you have this awesome balance of like, I'm going to shake things up and call things out, and it's all in being true to myself, but at the same time, I also have a heart, and I mean well, and I'm doing it, you know, to better my life as well as other people's, okay? So there's definitely that theme going on. You guys are like a go-getter, and also chill. So that's an interesting combination. And what that tells me is like when it comes time to work, you guys will like hit the ground running and do what it takes and like, you know, like rise to the challenge and see what you can do. But at the same time, you guys also, when it comes time to chill, have fun, let loose, like you'll do that as well, okay? So yeah, definite interesting combination there. Okay, so your person would also say that you guys, you know, with my window card here, it's like you're constantly expanding your mind. It's like you like to read and, you know, like dive into things that get you expanding your mind, that's mentally stimulating your consciousness, your awareness, your intuition. And it's like you're constantly expanding as a person, you know, and becoming this like best version of yourself, and in turn living your best life because of it. So yeah, your person sees that and they would describe you like that. Okay, group number 4, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.